What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Monday. I know we've got a holiday, going on, so people's schedules may be a little bit different. And speaking of different schedules, we had a bonus stream yesterday. So if you have missed it, Ryder Cup action has started. There's a bit of a creator Ryder Cup going on between some US and EU creators. I think we're 3 matches deep now into the tournament. We were the second match, so we're off to a good start for Team USA. It was a good watch. It was a good play. I'll have to go back and snip some clips from it because I feel like there were definitely some big plays during the course of that tournament. So we'll have to I'll have to go revisit it. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Yeet, welcome back. Good evening, good evening. Alright, 2 rounds, minimum of 18 played on official courses. That's not happening. That's not happening. I guess at this point we just don't complete weekly quests anymore. Which is honestly not a big deal at all. I mean, we could, but I think Evo tools are the bigger thing than the level up tokens at this point. Hey, what's going on, Jeffy? Welcome back. I read that as Mama's hot streak, not Homa's hot streak. That would be very, very different, and I wouldn't be so certain what we should already have 1 round done here. Well, we use this to get going, and then we're just gonna chill and play some ranked tonight. I have, we sweated out yesterday, so I'm not really feeling like sweating it out back-to-back days. There was part of me that was contemplating putting Star Wars into the lineup, like swapping, because we had an extra golf, swapping out one of the 2, the Monday or Wednesday, for an extra Star Wars stream, because we've got I will be off on Thursday this week. Go Birds, by the way. It's pretty good first swing of the day. Yeah, Eagles play the opening NFL game, so I am not streaming. Fandom of 5 Nights at Freddy's, thank you very much for the YouTube sub. This is out of the light rough. I have to play it to the right just in case it comes out short. Right? Or no, you play it out left if it hits old move cotton. Okay, it was very aggressive. Jim, welcome back. Jaylee Bay, thank you for the follow. Can't sleep, hope me and the family are good. Me and the fam are doing quite well, thank you for asking. Doing a bunch of work as a family, so my wife suddenly felt inspired, so I wasn't gonna fight it. So she was trimming stuff, we're bagging stuff, having my son help. Cause he's at an age where he wants a job. He likes to say that's my job and help, and then until he no longer wants to. But gotta take advantage of it while he wants to help out. But yeah, the weather has been. It's in such a good spot right now. The highs are in the low to upper, like 70 to 77, 78 is where the low is right now. And so it's just super comfy. Trying to spend as much time outside as we can before it starts to turn a little bit chillier. Because I have not a clue. You're sick? Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Jim. Take it easy, man. Hope you feel better. Sounds very nice. It is, yeah. Like, it's kind of right in that sort of sweet spot of weather, I feel like. But obviously don't know how long that's gonna last, so just gotta make the most of it while it's here, you know? Ooh, that's starting to turn back over. That's gonna be short, isn't it? Put too much shape? Dang. That had some power. How's it going, Jaylee? Sounds sublime you'd take that in the UK. Yeah, you guys have probably been getting a lot more rain than we have. Because I feel like on average the UK is a bit rainier, right? Yeah, weather's been in a pretty comfortable spot of late. Pretty comfortable spot. It's been fairly dry though, so we could definitely do for a little bit of rain. But I feel like the UK, my understanding is pretty overcast, on the chillier side. Not like cold, but it's probably like 10-15 degrees cooler, overcast, and probably a little wetter if I had to guess. Play the TGC Tours Plat tournament, the par 3 course Camel Chaser? I did not. We can definitely look into playing that on Wednesday. Because I definitely don't need to do ranked both nights, you know? I'm so bad at partial wedges. Definitely raining a lot lately. Yeah, we had like the rainiest, or one of the rainiest, like May and Junes on record. It was like it was probably like double the average rainfall, and then we hit the summer and it stopped. We've been pretty dry for a while now. We've started in the last couple of weeks to get some rain, but it's kind of been this weird thing where it, you know, the pop-up, I guess not really weird, but like the chance of showers has been more miss than hit. That was weird. Did the sun just go behind the clouds in game? Because I feel like I like changed and it got dark. Yep. Okay. What is that? So when I'm looking at it like this, it's fine. That it's fine, but if I take it down to here, it changes. Why is that a different? That's so weird. Why does that change so much? Why does that change so much? I've never seen that. I was hoping that we could sling the overpowered draw onto the street. No, we landed on the fairway. Dang. I'm always seemingly an inch off, which is definitely unfortunate. I'm underswung. Womp womp. Womp womp. Well, no wonder those have been flying off. It's because the green speed is moderate. So, Camel Chaser, are the greens like, are they bowls? Or are they really, really tough? Like, what's the... What kind of situation are we looking at? I just want a hole-in-one on a par 4 just one time in my life. Stay below the hole, course management, Veritas? Yeah, just need a little bit of it. They're tough greens. Yeah, we'll probably do that on Wednesday. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do ranked today. We'll do the ranked Wednesday. I'm off Thursday. Next week starts Revan's tournament. So I don't know. Maybe if I'm feeling ranked 1 week, we'll do it. Otherwise, maybe we'll do Revan's tournament and Plat in the same week. Or is that too much sweat? Is that too much sweat on the off season? I don't know. %1 under, which is not the end of the world. Except for it is the end of the world because I needed like another 2 rotations. Not ultra fast, but a lot of undulation. Gotcha. So you have to be very precise with where you land it. But it's always, I think it's always good to have those sorts of challenges. I'd rather stuff not be like crazy in terms of, I don't know. I like precision holes that aren't like crazy length and aren't like just guarded by a front pin with very firms. Because to me that's not a creative defense, it's just annoying. Yo, what up, JB? TGC announced September 28th as the starting date. Yeah, so we still gotta make it through the rest of this month. So we'll have Revan's tournament and we'll have the Creator Ryder Cup as the stuff that'll get us through content-wise with the rest of the month. And I think that's a pretty good combo. Hey, what's going on, Cade? Dang it. Fair. I'm just leaving myself fair. Instead of, like, I'm trying to land it in such precise spots that I'm leaving myself these fairway bounces just over and over and over again. I gotta figure out how to stop being so bad at that. Because that's definitely a weakness of mine. So what is... okay, I guess this is my question. So, normal approach, when you've got front pins with, like... we'll say either like firmness or tailwinds, anything that's kind of putting you in a I don't have a lot of green to work with situation, but I need it to stop. I mean, what's the normal approach that people are taking to get it close? Or is there not really an approach to get it close? It's just whatever the putt is. "10 yards short"? Okay, but what if it's like 4 yards onto the green, maybe 5 yards? 6, whatever. Like, enough where you're going to bounce and roll a good bit past. Club down, overpower if fairways are extra firm. Because I guess my whole thing is like trying to get it perfectly right where you bounce it up the fairway and not just run it over, I feel like is also just a very tall task. Went for the overpower, so we got a little bit open there. Hey, good evening, John. Welcome back. Hope for the right bounce, so land it in the rough and hope for the same thing. I mean, if you've got heavy rough in the right situation, it's fine. See, this is like 150. It's gonna be short if I take that. 51, 60. Close to there. See, this is what I think I have to just send it long. I'm probably not going to end up finding the backstop if I had to guess. It's probably going to land about pin high, bounce, release a little bit, and then kind of just stop on the downhill. I could try and play the backstop, but it's definitely a risk. Nice. What's going on, bot? How are you doing, dude? Some holes are going to be par pins. You've accepted that? Don't really feel like losing anything with the par on those holes. Yeah, see, I'm always looking for how can I ace it, or not even ace it, like how can I hole it or how can I get it like close? Hey, what's going on, Mama's Clunker? Welcome back. Thank you for the follow. Ah, that's gonna feed off. I knew that that was an aggressive. Ew. Ew. How much extra distance are you getting on this guy? All right, well, we'll see what happens with this. Yeah, there's the flyer. That was a good judgment call. That was a fantastic judgment call. Beautiful. Beautiful. What clubs do I use, Cade? Are you talking about brands or like driver, 3-wood, that sort of thing? "50-degree wedge, headwind like this." It's gonna be close. I'm gonna give it a little D-loft. Just like clipped it off the tee. I did not need the D-loft. Well, I don't know if I needed the D-loft, but the oh, that put the Oh, I underswung it. I was like, that put the brakes on. No wonder, 2% underpower. Brands, I think I have Titleist for my driver and my hybrid. And maybe my 3-wood as well. Actually, I don't know. No, I have Mizuno driver, Titleist irons. I want to say like Callaway wedges. Something else. Honestly, I don't fully remember what's in my bag. I'm more of a set it and forget it kind of guy. I need to underswing this. That'll do. Might be not enough underswung still. Oh, that's not bad. Your brother's on the Corn Ferry Tour? Nice, man. Does he do free virtual lessons? Holy cow. These moderate greens, the default pace I think is so much because I add to it and it just takes off. Hot dang. Color of slopes be quantified into yards? Are you saying like on like foot lies? Or what are we talking? Probably, but it also probably varies based on club. USA 3, Europe 0? Absolutely, Andrew. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Hold on, where's my score? I got my little score bug for during the matches. Hey, what's going on, Quinn? Hello, hello. He runs a golf sim. I need to get some lessons. I've been going to the range, and we've been making some good progress, but I feel like I still need to get some lessons. It's been slacking. I pulled it. Hey, what's going on, Keenan? Yeah, I don't have the lie grid on ever between Plat and True Sim. I never play with the lie grid on at my feet, so I just kind of estimate the yardage adjustment by feel. Hey, take it easy, Cade. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one. Also, I missed your comment there, Jaylee. If you're really intent on taking on those pins, max loft spin, try to be precise. General with the previous comments, some of the front pin. Well, yeah, because the tough part is if you are off, like that's kind of the approach that I am always taking. But if you're off, the difference, even if it's flat, the difference between this pixel here and this pixel here is like a crazy amount in terms of bounce and spin. And so it's a really tough place to be if you miss. That was almost a demonstration that I did not want to give. That was... that was almost the demonstration I did not want to give. Hey, how's it going, audio? Live from Grandma's basement? Okay, that's either trying to be a dig or it's a quote to something that I don't know offhand. Maybe I've seen it, but it's not coming to me. Hey, evening's been good, Andrew. We are just warming up on the sticks. I guess we're already on hole 16. We've been kind of cruising along. So that being said, once this is done, if anybody wants to join in for some ranked duos, wanna crush some folks? More than welcome to join. That cut through a little bit more. Do you do this after you're done with Platt? Noted. I pulled it. We've been doing a lot better with those. I think part of it is I've been hitting the inputs a little bit better too, but my reads have been pretty good as well. Yeah, honestly, the plan is just chill with some ranked duos tonight. Oh, 4 left. After a little bit of sweaty competition yesterday for the Ryder Cup, I feel like it's a good choice to just take it easy with some chill ranked this evening. Not nearly as much pressure. Yeah, I'm proud of the way that we rallied. We made a big putt. Imagine that. And then, yeah, we rallied. Had a rough second part of the front 9, but really rallied on the back 9 to help control the match. All right, we'll just play the fade here, run it up the fairway. Perfect. Perfection. Now we got 120 yards. It's a little down, little wind. I think this will be a pretty good number. Trying to get side winds done, though. I'm not good at it. Did a pretty good job there, though. Yeah, side winds and side lies are definitely my most inconsistent. Alright, well that's it's a solid warm-up. I mean, obviously people kind of crushing CC, but I mean, what's the par here? It is a par 73. Okay, I thought I shot 16. But then it said 57 and I was like, Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right. So yeah, I'll run some ranked solos. If anybody wants to run ranked duos, let me know. We got JB when he's done with Platt. Yeah, we're just gonna chill. I'll try and get as many people in as possible. Skill level does not matter. You can run a duos? All right, let me start a lobby then. do it. Down to run duos in a little bit. All right, John. Let me know when you're available. I guess I can check in after each match and see. Now I must mentally prepare you all. I am a phenom, as you can see by the ranks. I'm very good. We're rocking par 1 in duos, par 2 in solos. So you know, we're a force to be reckoned with. Everyone should fear. All right, you guys are clearly going to be carrying me. I do not have much ranked prowess. Oh no, this guy one putts? That's not good. That's not good news. So yeah, like I said, we started the Creator Ryder Cup. So our first match was yesterday. Team USA has we've played 3 matches as a unit. I've got a second match this week. That is going to be on next Sunday. So I know we normally stream Monday through Thursday. We had a Sunday stream this week. We'll be off Thursday because the Eagles are playing Thursday Night Football, which is during my stream slot. Sorry, but it is what it is. We'll be live again next Sunday at 2:30 Eastern. Well, the match is at 2:30. We'll be live probably like 1:45 Eastern. What yardage in do I like best? Give me a wedge. So like 95 plus. Plunkers and Bees. That's what you and your partner are doing the other night? Well, good thing they're on my side. But yeah, so we'll have another Sunday stream, and then I will try and keep you all posted just continuously in stream and in Discord whenever we have more matches ready to come your way. So it'll be 2 for the first week. The plan is to have 2 for the second week, and then into the singles. They'll likely be on weekends just because of time zones and availability. Go Birds! Hopefully we get the season started off on the right foot, Andrew. Shabadoobie, hello. Hey, Vandy. Can we play each other? No. We can play on the same team, though. If you'd like to queue up for duos at some point this evening, but I'm not just running 1v1s. Hey, good evening, RJ. Yeah, so we've got JB and John in the queue as well, and I'll look for you after that, unless one of them is unavailable. Well, this doesn't look like 190. This doesn't look like 95 yards. It's 58. All right, that's fine. We'll figure something out. Some sort of pitch shot from there. I've never heard of Half Sweat. Never heard of Half Sweat. I assume that's what you were going for? 58 yards. Light rough. Decent lie. should be okay. Oh, come on. Almost hold it. Almost hold it. Only does ranked solos duos that you know of? Okay. Yeah, I very rarely play ranked, so I'm pretty well only familiar with the TGC scene. Like, unless I see, like, I think I've seen Mama's Clunker's name in, like, the PGA Discord before, I believe. Prior to here, obviously. I don't know, I never really talk in the PGA Discord. Every once in a while, I'll look. Wow, that's unfortunate for them. Rocking the Penn State shirt, I see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Champion. Hello, hello. How? Okay. I have to ask Clunker, how does one putt with a putter such as that? It's just, there's so much. There's so much just in the face. How is that not distracting? Ooh, come on. No! What's going on, Charlie? You play golf? I play golf too. Not well, but I do play. I went to the range today. It's beautiful weather. Putter has never missed a putt for Albatross. I made a putt for Albatross in 2K23. Same team, Jeffy? Yeah. Yeah, ranked duos is same team. We wanted that to go in? Oh yeah, so bad. So bad. Felt like I dialed up a really, really good shot. I thought maybe we were gonna catch it on the one hop. When the second hop, or when the first hop was short, I was hoping the second hop was in, but it was just too much. Yeah, we made a putt for Albatross in True Sim, of all places, in the last game. I'm trying to remember if I've had any putt for Albatross. I don't think so. I don't think I've had any putt for Albatross since. Maybe one time, and I think I did miss it. With a YouTuber, I mean, I guess technically I am. Just because I play games on YouTube. Nice putt. Yeah, it's funny because, like, I don't think of myself as a YouTuber. I guess I technically, at this point, am. But I started out streaming solely on Twitch, and I would kind of throw some stuff on YouTube. And then there was a period of time where I, like, started to take YouTube seriously and put, I'd put some TGC videos, like, I would just clip and ship highlights from the Twitch stream over there. And then with this game, I really tried to dive headfirst into it. You know, just I was putting videos, and then we've pretty much been limited to streams and shorts at this point. But it is what it is. Like, I only have so much time, so this is what we've got to work with. It's gonna kick to the left, but I don't think it's far enough or slopey enough. Seen the putt for Albatross and sub? It's a good clip. It's a good clip, Shabba. At least I think. I know it's a long one. You gotta get through a lot of stuff, but like the fact that it's on TrueSim then too, like make like a 30-foot putt with no grids to cap it off. Some of my peak gameplay. Mr. Champion, thank you for the sub. Next stream is tomorrow night, Jeffy. We stream, it's a normal stream schedule, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be playing more Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That playthrough's been cursed. We just had like, we're going to have like 2 Thursdays off already with it, and technical issues and internet going out and everything. We'll get into a rhythm with it. But yeah, we're off this Thursday, but the normal schedule is 4 8 p.m. streams a week. How do you get rhythm? Nice putt. This guy putts. So they talk about a 3-to-1 ratio. I know that probably makes it more complicated, but I just say take it back, and you want to swing smooth but committed. So you want to have the smooth transition. Smooth transition, but be committed to when you transition. So you don't want to slam the stick down. You don't want to hesitate at the top and hold. You want to back and through. You know, just like real life. Back and through. You just want to have that sort of rhythm. That's going to keep you pretty happy most of the time. And it's pretty lenient. In reality. I was afraid of getting down a little bit too far, but I guess it's not crazy firm. I could have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee. I honestly think you could take the same 2K21, 2K23 rhythm. Like, take that tempo. It's the same thing. The only thing they've done is they've split the rhythm into contact and rhythm instead of tempo. Is one thing. That's really all it's really all they've done in regards to that. Obviously, you know, changing the swing path and contacts and rotating it is all part of it as well. You swing path, contact, and transition. Transition is just your ability to hit. So, like, if you don't hit partial shots a lot, like, I think I put a transition on my wedges because of chips and splash, you know, bunker shots and stuff being a lot of partialed. I would say that if you're gonna go between rhythm and transition for fittings, that I would go rhythm. if that's something that you struggle with, but I'm like full swing path in contact. I have a little bit of power on certain clubs. Oh, come on. Really broke that much. This is ranked Zach, yes. Playing some ranked duos at the moment. Which is pretty much, unless the queue runs out, we're pretty much just gonna run ranked duos all night. That's the plan for this stream. I guess that means we'll make it to birdie. That's fun. 3 there, bud. Oh wow, it got through. I'm surprised. Low trajectory, I didn't think that was making it. Got 2, 3, and 4 iron, very nice. Yeah, I don't have the 2 or the 3. That is definitely down a ways. But apparently still short of that. Got it. I don't think it's gonna have enough to get up the hill though. That's the right idea, just a little bit too short. Try and get that. I mean, that's the only way that you're gonna get back there is trying to play that fade. Driver 3 to 5 wood, irons, wedges, and putter. Do you have 3 to 5 wood and you have 2 and 3 iron? That's a lot of really long clubs, yeah? What have you dropped from your bag? It's not like you can carry more than 11. Alright, let's see what Clunker's got on this putt. Sink this, it'll be drive redemption. I thought about taking hybrid. I don't know if I should have taken like the choked hybrid and cut it back. That would have definitely had enough legs. I need putting lessons from Clunker. That's what I'm realizing. Unreal, because now the pressure flips. Now they have to make this. Okay. Harder control to roll out than the iron? You think so? See, I felt like the hybrid has a softer landing. But I haven't really tested them like back to back, like side by side, to really see the exact difference. When you play, Jeffy, so you've got 2 people in front of you, so it depends on if they're available after this match or not. Ready to play duos now, John? Okay. AJ, thank you for the YouTube sub. Seemed that way. Went with 3 wood, 2 iron, 4 to pitching wedge, and 3 wedges. Yeah, I mean, that's the same setup I have, except you have a 2 iron instead of the 3 hybrid. How long is the stream? I'll be going for probably another 2.5 hours. If I had to guess. So yeah, this should theoretically be over this hole or the next. Then we'll have a quick intermission. And then we'll load up the next match. Honey Mustard, thank you for the follow. Hybrid out a heavy rough for sand like a 2 iron? I mean, I can hit them out, yeah. I mean, the goal is ultimately to not be... The thing is, you can't hit out of the... Like, if you're in the sand and you need a 3 hybrid or a 2 iron, you're more than likely not able to do it anyway, though, because of the lip. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think I kind of just went with the bag that I had last year. Like last game, I'm running the exact same bag. Was that game? Oh, is that game? Oh, bye-bye. GG's. Hey, thanks for playing, Clunker. Good stuff. Now that you almost know it, yeah, run them side by side and like see exactly how they fare. I know people swear by it too. I just like having the extra loft is nice. How must it feel for One Putts and Josh to get beat by a par 1 player, four holes to 1? Just get stomped on. Confuse the crap out of him. He's cheating. He's cheating. Sandbagging? Not even sandbagging, just never playing it. Giving you better live percentages? Yeah, I think they get slightly better live percentages. That's how they're supposed to be. I think they're both incredibly, like, you have to be in such particular situations to be hitting the long clubs out of the rough anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I like my hybrid, but I like having that little bit extra loft because it's 3 iron or it's 3 hybrid versus 2 iron. Because I guess the thing to compare would be distance, right? So like my hybrid is 240. 2 iron is 237. I mean, take the... So that'd be 237. Let me see what it would be if I had a hybrid that didn't have a fitting on it. Probably be similar. So I have more loft to the same distance. Yeah, it's 4 yards longer. Yeah, the 3 hybrid to the 2 iron is about the same distance. Check out this hybrid theory, Austin. Oh, is this a little bit of Linkin Park time now? A little Linkin Park time now? What's going on, Josh? Wait, was that you? Is that you? I promise, I'm not smurfing. I'm not sandbagging. I literally do not play ranked. It's not my normal, but we're in the TGC off season, so I gotta find something to do with myself. Okay, so we've got who's up next? I think John said they are available. JB, are you free? It's JB and John are next in the queue here. I'll throw the room code in. Whoever is available next, we will go, and then obviously so on from there. But we gotta take a quick 3-minute break. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We've got another 2.5 hours worth of golf left. Anybody is welcome to join in for ranked duos. I'll try and keep things fair and in order. Yeah, we got to get rid of the pre-rolls, so go stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you got to do, and we'll be back with more ranked after that. BRB.
It's raining!
Ads. All right, John, let's do it. How's it going, Martin? Didn't know Woody Harrelson's son played golf games? The more you know. The more you know, man. Hop in the duos queue if the line isn't too long. Got a fantasy football draft at 9:30 Central. Depending on how fast the matches go, it might be tight, Austin, but I'll keep it in mind. We'll play it by ear from there. So Mume, how's it going? I saw your name pop in real quick at the start of stream yesterday. That was a mistake on my part. I accidentally clicked go live on the horizontal stream early. So apologies there for the bait and switch. You're down to play, Zach? All right. Yeah, I'm keeping track here. So we're playing with John now. It's JB, and then we've got Jeffy, I almost need to make like a proper queue more than just keeping it in my head. But I believe it's JB and then Jeffy. And then Zach and then Austin, I think is the queue of things. Yeah, I may have to actually, let me be a smart streamer and just like write it down so that I don't confuse it. Cause it's great when, you know, there's only a couple of people and it's just like, yeah, you're next. But once we start getting more, which is a good problem to have, I would gladly take everybody wants to come and hop in and be busy. That's no problem. I'm gonna start writing it down so that I can actually keep track. There's probably a smart way that I could do some sort of like queue enter thing, but the problem is I have, maybe I could do something with StreamerBot. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I can get something set up where like people can join and it like saves the list for me. That might be the way to do it. Of course, are we playing, Andrew? This is the US Open venue. From this past year. We're playing at Oakmont right now, I believe. Alright, I did not see where John left me. Alright, that's playable. $98. Oh, it's the freaking slow greens, man. It's the freaking slow greens. I don't know. I do not know how this is gonna break. Yeah, we'll see. That works. That works. We'll take the first. Another Zach. What's going on, Zach? We got Zach Ryan and Zach Ratcliffe. That's two Zach R's. Zach R's, actually. Keep my socks in the fridge, too. But you know, it doesn't sound like a crazy idea in the summertime. You know, temperature regulation going through the feet. You know, for me at least, a lot of my temperature regulation goes through my feet. So socks gotta come off if it is hot, or else I will just overheat. Fun facts. Not that you need to know that information, but you know it now. What's going on, Rebecca? How are you doing? I don't know how it is for other people, but how hot or cold I feel, a lot of that runs through the feet, which I think is a normal thing. I hope it's a normal thing. If it's not, then whatever. Let's see here. So we got uphill, playing like 116, 114. Oh, that wind's gonna play. Gonna go full club. I didn't even need to loft it. Rip. Didn't even need to loft it, actually need to de-loft it. We slotted today? What do you mean? Slotted for ranked duos, or what are we talking about? Going to the casino, slot car racing. We got options here. That's gonna be short. It is beyond crazy to me that the default green speeds for Oakmont in this game are 98. That is not at all how they play in real life. But they probably wanted to curb the difficulty a little bit because otherwise the course would actually play tough. Like, there's some interesting green complexes and drives and stuff, but if you leave it on default conditions, the course is not as crazy hard as it is when the pros play. Oh, get in there, John. Nice putt. Down to play, John. Yeah, you're up next if JB is still in the middle of his par 3 rounds. Stripe so? We dialed on the stick, shooting nukes? Oh yeah, we're dialed. We're dialed. Just absolutely piping stuff. RBC has the most unfair greens. Do we know if they just ported stuff directly? I feel like, did the courses get overhauls from the last game? Because I feel like RBC Canada was rough in 23 as well. I feel like we also had some issues with that. Yeah, it's a weird dynamic. Some of the, like, I don't know. I feel like the US Open track should have way faster greens. Because realistically, is there any course on tour, let alone a major championship, that has greens that run at this speed? I feel like PGA courses, let alone majors, always are running at a much quicker pace. Because what is default of the 98, but we played, pretty sure we were on very fast, give or take, for most of the US Open that we played for TGC here. You do that, you give it some extra firmness, and this course, like, really does start to get its teeth. Because it has teeth, but, you know, in a video game, you gotta do a little bit more most times. That bit. Alright, we got a chance to take the hole. Come on, man. Been missing them low, and then of course we take that one right on the high side. I feel like on pro that pole shouldn't have done anything, but I guess you never really know. Depending on where this pin is, I think this is a hole that sometimes going for the green into is a weird spot. That drive made me think about it. So I've been getting a bit better with my, like, IRL, like actually getting a little bit more compression and a little bit better distances on my irons. Nothing crazy, not get it twisted, but starting to get some extra distance. I have not been able to transition that to the driver. Like, I feel like I'm getting better through the transition and, like, actually feeling the club kind of carry that lag behind me. On the driver, I try and get the same feel, and it hasn't changed anything. Hasn't changed anything. The room code, I will put it in when it is time, because I back out in between and it's a new room code. Just makes it easier than having to rely on people to back out themselves. 184. 7-iron is there. I guess I could have. I thought that the 7-iron was gonna get too much, or wasn't gonna bounce enough, but I guess it would have been fine. Set up around here with ultra fast. I didn't play it, Camel. I've never played any of the Barstool stuff. I know that people were saying that like the Barstool Society was a really great place to grind VC out, but I didn't ever really like. I've never had a need for VC because I barely spend it. Because I don't level up other characters and I don't really do much with it, so I never played in it, but I do remember people talking about how ridiculous like round 3 or something was. Biggest separator skill gap wise in this game, Seth? It's tough to say, because I would say, I don't know, in my eyes, probably putting is a big piece of it, but it's probably not the biggest skill gap separator. I think the biggest separation is either, obviously, like swing input consistency is a huge part of it, right? Being able to hit your marks almost every time. But I think the big thing is being able to read your elevation and like side wind and side hill lies. If you just the distance control and precision, I think the side to side is even more impressive, because like I'm very good distance wise most of the time, but being able to place the combos of side hill lies and the side winds and being able to get it to where you want is huge. But putting is such a big component too. I know people that can putt pretty well that aren't like great ball strikers, so you definitely need both. Like I'm a great controller of distance, but my side to side is definitely the piece that gets me in trouble. Are you heading out, Jeffy? And I think part of the reason why the side hill lie and the wind gets me is because that's more of a feel. It's the same way that putting is a feel thing for the most part. Difficulty to read rather than controller input? Yeah, because you can be a great inputter. You know, I would say that I'm probably up there in terms of input consistency. I don't know what percentage you'd call it, but being able to consistently, because that's the thing that changes the most, right? Like, you can shot shape back to the same swing path and being able to repeat that, but I think being able to read, okay, the ball's here, and like to the precision, right? Because I can, you know, within 5 yards be pretty consistent. Within 3 yards, okay, but like to be just like side to side spread, you know, even if your distance is off, to be online, I think is tougher than to get the distance right. I feel like I'm so many times like pin high, but I've got like a 10 to 15 footer. What's going on, Joe? Koepka versus Spieth? Who has the better advantage? What year is it? Are we talking 2025? Or... You know, and is it a major championship? At the moment, I don't know. Spieth's clawing. Alright, well, GG's, I guess. $2017? Alright, John, I'm going to leave this one in your hands. As I say, if you felt that that was sufficient, we can move. If not, yeah, we'll run. We'll run one to give fair play. All right. Well, if there's room again, and you're still looking to play, John, I'll get you later. All right. So JB, you're up. If you are ready. If not, just let me know and I'll move on to the next. Hey, take it easy, Clunker. Thank you very much for playing. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you later. Good luck for the rest of the Ryder Cup. That's the wrong flag. That's the wrong flag, Clunker. USA, USA, USA. All right, I'm gonna take that as JB being unavailable, so I'll just bump him down the order 1, which means Jeffy is next up, although Jeffy said bye. So if Jeffy is still available, it is time. Otherwise, we'll have to just keep moving down the queue. Trying to give a fair shot. I don't want to, like, just preemptively move on to the next if people are mayhaps a touch behind on the stream. That's the other thing, is you never know, like, how far people are back on, like, the sync. All right. Yo, what's going on, guy? All right, Zach Ratcliffe. Calling Zach Ratcliffe. Are we here, sir? Are we still hiding? Still lurking about. Are we ready to dominate some ranked duos? Oh, we can get a birdie badge? I mean, I just used the regular badge. I guess the kind of giveaway of my outfit is I have the Condor Ranked Tours hat. Maybe you will end up going again. Maybe. Maybe. Jack, thank you for the YouTube sub. The queue vanished. Austin. Austin said they're good for another hour. So if Austin's still here, then it looks like the queue has fallen favorably Austin's way. Just finished this. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Hey, good evening, VC. How we doing, sir? Hope all is well. It's a shame though, because it looks like that rage quit, we didn't get a win. Or at least, if we did get a win, I didn't get any boost to my MMR, so that's kind of crappy. That's kind of crappy. Alright, let me, I'm gonna restart my capture card, because I know, oh, well, that's my webcam. Not my capture card. Make sure that the audio sync is still good. Alright, Austin, let's do it. You got credit towards your driver? Okay, I just don't think that my... Well, I think my rating was 521 before. I'd have to check the VOD, though. I'd have to check the VOD. Maybe it did, and I just don't know what my rank was. Hold on. Let me, before I go making accusations against HB, let me go check some receipts. As much as we love to rip on HB, I guess it'd be good. So I got to 521. What were we before the match? Oh, I was at 509. I got 12. Maybe it didn't give as much because we didn't complete the match. Maybe because we didn't complete the match, it only gave us a partial boost. Last time you had a rage quit on you, you lost over 100 points, so they gave you the L. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, because I'm sure, and not that they would ever disclose it, you would kind of have to have a crazy amount of... We really have just a solo trying to queue up. I think because I reset the webcam, it probably reset some of, yeah, turned the gain up on my camera. Love that. Words. But yeah, so we've got a solo trying to queue up here, which might mean it's gonna take forever. I'm gonna cancel this search. Let's try that again. Hopefully we don't get the same person. But yeah, they must have some logic behind the scenes of the like where the match has to be hole-wise and score-wise for it to determine like who wins, who loses, or if it's just a push, or like how they're gonna I 1-800 got your mom. All right. All right. Yeah, what's going on, Mike? When's the Ryder Cup match? So we had one yesterday. So the VOD is on YouTube. It's a live VOD, so it's not going to be a separate upload. Oh man, it's like Plaid all over again. And then our next match is going to be the 7th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. So next Sunday will be the next match for us. And that one we're playing with Coxer against Hemo, and who's Hemo playing with for that one? Let me remind myself of our matchup. Tony's who we're playing. Hemo and Tony. So that'll be a really good match. That'll be a really good match. Queue up solo to be the 4th. I don't need you flipping sides on me, John. I don't need you flipping sides on me. So yeah, our next match will be next Sunday. Expect that the Ryder Cup matches are pretty well going to happen on the weekends. Just because that's going to be the easiest overlap with EU. Because I go live at 1 a.m. You know, British Standard Time, 2 a.m. for Central Europe. So more than likely Saturday, Sunday is going to be when you see those matches. So join the Discord, because that's where I post all the schedule updates, all that good stuff. Obviously, I try and remind you guys on stream, but Discord is going to be the best place to keep up with it. And I'm trying to make sure that I set up the stream so you can set up like stream notification on YouTube ahead of time, but there's less promise of that than the Discord updates. Hit my next shot 380 yards, Jeremy? I mean, I had the tee on this one. I'm not gonna be able to hit the next one that far. But I'm pretty sure I just hit that last one like 380 yards, did I not? Was it not far enough? How far did we go? I'm trying to check the VOD to see how far I hit it. 360, 370. I mean, I hit that last drive 384 yards. Was that not a sufficient distance? Oh, I hit it pretty far. All right, before I tick off my opponents by just standing here while I'm looking at my VOD. Oops. I didn't even see what was their approach shot. Also, nice approach there, Austin. Love having easy tap-ins. It would probably help me if I paid attention to the game every once in a while. Would be a swell idea. That's it. That'll play. That'll play. Yeah, so we got more Star Wars tomorrow night. I'm hoping that we don't have... So, we just had really bad luck with Jedi Survivor so far. Some have been technical issues because of encoding and different things. We've got the game running well enough. Everything good technical-wise. And then we had the internet go out. And then the internet, it said it was going to be out for like 3 hours. It ended up being out for only like 30 minutes, but like... I canceled the stream because it said 3 hours to resolve, and the last time that it like said about a resolution time, I ended up like trying to stream again, and then it went back out. It's so hard for me to trust anything, commit to anything. Okay, good putt. So yeah, we just had bad luck when it comes to as it's gone with the stream of late. I hit it close, but I hit it overpowered. I think I should cover. I just didn't want to go like too far down, you know? Felt like if I hit driver, that'd be too short. There we go. So hopefully we'll be good. But yeah, we're off Thursday this week. So we're only gonna get one day of it in. I'm a little bit disappointed. Because it's like, well, not disappointed. I'm just looking forward to playing more of it. It's a weird thing of on the one hand, I want to switch the schedule up a little bit to squeeze in an extra day because we had an extra day of golf. But on the other hand, like I know there are people that are probably expecting Tuesday, Thursday for that, Monday, Wednesday for golf, and if I start moving it around, you know, it's probably troublesome. I don't know if I should care as much. I probably should. I don't know. I know schedules are important. I don't know if I try and keep the schedules to a T too much. or an acceptable amount. But yeah, we'll play Jedi Survivor tomorrow night, and then we've got the Platinum Par 3. Which I didn't even know that they were running a Par 3 event this week, so that'll be fun. Maybe, and they said it was playing tough, so maybe we're not gonna get any hole-in-ones, but it'll be a good opportunity. We'll get 72 shots at it. I've been lacking on hole-in-ones and just hole-outs. We were on. Now I've been playing golf a bit less, but we were on like a hot streak of tons of hole-outs. Start of season 3, we hit another 2 on the first day, and I don't think we've holed out since. They always make for good clips. Well, okay then. They're just making putts. They're just making putts, I see. Well, I can make putts too. Not that mine's anywhere near as impressive. Also, considering was it the tee shot on that hole? Good result for them. I definitely appreciate them adding courses like this. What a drive. Really appreciate them adding courses like this to ranked. It just... I feel like these have more course management. There's more interesting lies and stuff. I wish they would throw some more wind. I wish they would throw some more wind. I don't think we're ever gonna get it. If there was a master playlist for ranked, I would be more inclined to play it. But we play TGC and then, you know, we just don't touch it because ranked is just down the pecking order for me. All the way through the heavy rough? Oh wow, that slows down that much. It's so friendly. Hashtag not my diaper. Now they're gonna just chip it in. Ooh, close. Close, 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 close. All right, we got an opportunity. I can make a putt. Nice. There we go. What's going on, Holden? Penn State football ranked too high? I mean, I hope not. I hope not. Probably, though. Probably, but obviously as a fan, I hope that that's not the case. Alright, I'm gonna run this up here so that we can do a big ol' left to right, or right to left roll. Not terrible. I don't really know what the right play is there. I don't know if it's to like play a cut and then overpower it so that you can kind of hang out that right hand side a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I think we won't really find out Holden until they play Oregon. And even then, I don't know if that's going to be telling enough. You know, Ohio State's going to be the big test. But I think we'll get a glimpse of how good they actually are when they play Oregon for the first meaningful game of the year. Billy's toppled the mighty Brewers today. I'm surprised, to be honest. I mean, crazy that you can put in Taijuan Walker, let him give up 7 runs, which if you put Taijuan Walker up against the Brewers, that makes sense. Just because Walker's been doing enough. He's not been playing like great, but he's been doing enough to help the team out this year. Nice putt. But when you put him up against an offensive team like that, there's going to be struggles. So for them to battle on the road, you know, go to New York, get swept, come home. Tough games against the Braves, aside from the first game where it was a slugfest. Tough last 3 games, take 2 or 3 of those, and then go on the road and play the Brewers and out-bat them. And not even with the deep ball. I think we hit 1 home run, play a bunch of small ball and get it done. Like, it's a good omen about what the team can do. Now, you know, will they show up? Like, Bader had a good, you know, the bottom of the lineup comes through and really helps the team out. Diuper, Wheelbarrow Clo, and Baffin Inlet are your favorite newly added courses to ranked. Ranked split into ranked, which is Eagle through Bogey, and the max wins are how they have it now. Then a pro ranked Condor of Albatross, so they had high wins. Oh, that's... Yep. That's death. You gotta pitch out. Yeah, I wish there was a higher swing difficulty, and I wish there was more wind. I really appreciate, though, that we're not just playing only, like, flat courses. Because when you play, like, the basic pro, like, professional tour courses, and it's pretty flat, basically no wind, it's just point and shoot. It's like, who can just dial it in just that touch better? You know, I want there to be course management. I want there to be inputs, but I also want there to be the skill of reading elevation and lie and foot lie and, you know, all of the things that make the Platinum Tour competition what it is. Not just, you know, you don't have to have the crazy firmnesses and stuff, I think, you know, for ranked to be a good battle. Go right at it. Come on, get a bounce up. I know it's uphill. Gosh darn it, I did need the... I should have just taken the 7-iron. This is the thing. I start to get cute with it. Just take the 7-iron. Like, I'm trying to hole it, but I'm always flirting a little bit too much. Should have just taken the choked 7. It's an extra 4 yards. It's probably going to kick, but it's just... I don't know. It gets me on. Gets me on. And I think I get a little too carried away with trying to hole everything. I end up coming up. I've been coming up short today. So, like, all my reads have been just a hair short. Take it up. What are we? 3 up with... Yeah, 3 up in the last hole. Even if I could overpower this, there's no way I'm getting anywhere close. Not a shot. I mean, they are the ones that have to be aggressive. I'm just gonna play like a long wedge. Yeah. 120 up the hill. It's not as far right as I'd like because I was trying to give you a bit of real estate to work with on the green, Austin. Trying to give you that angle of approach, but everything just kicks so hard left. Ours is considered further than theirs is? Okay. Say I'm a little bit surprised by that. Alright, so the queue coming up here after this match, technically, if we're going fully in time here, JB, Jeffy, Zach Ratcliffe, and then John up again. So speak up or be forever skipped over. That's pretty well the motto at this point. So if they miss this, it's game over. Now, if I make this, it's game over, right? Never a doubt. Never a doubt. GG's, Austin. Well played. The interesting thing for me is always seeing what's the rank of the opponent at the end of the match. Okay, so we were up against a pair of pars. Yeah, it's hard to know. So we got 12 from that last one, so I'm guessing similar pairing discrepancy. Similar pairing discrepancy if I had to guess. GG's, Austin. All right, I think we'll take a 2-minute break here, John, but nobody else is responding, so you're back up. So I'll throw the code into chat here. We'll get going in like 2 minutes. Again, appreciate everybody being here and hanging out. Hope everybody's having a good Monday night. And yeah, if you want to play some ranked duos, just let me know. Be happy to have you. All right, be right back. Ads. I would say that was pretty good timing of arriving back. All right, John, let's show them how it's done. Oh no, not the 3 of 4. Can somebody explain it to me? What is the joy received with solo queuing in duos? Is it people looking to be carried? Is that the appeal? Because you like never find opponents. What's going on, K-Boys? How are you doing? Savage Soldier, welcome back. Love to play a match, but it makes you use the swings timing and you suck with it. Gotta practice, man. Gotta practice. What's going on, Don? Don't have any friends and want to play with someone? I mean, I guess, but I don't know. For me, I guess, like, if I want to play with somebody, I feel like ranked isn't the place that I would want to do it. But I mean, I guess they don't really give you much option because the casual matchmaking is on, what, Pro-Am swing? That's not fun. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I saw the 3 pop up again. I was like, not again, man. Scary Long and Major Wad. Love my videos. I appreciate that, K-Boys. So today was like the first day in 7 months or something like that I missed an upload for shorts. Because my normal flow, I normally like get shorts made for the weekend, and then Monday I'll make the short during my lunch break for Monday. And then I'll just kind of during my lunch break is when I make the shorts, and then by the end of the week I try and squeeze some extra time and get it caught up. And this week Labor Day was, it's not like it's different on any year. Labor Day is on Monday, and me being me, I wasn't working today, and then like realized this afternoon that I didn't have a short, and I'm like, whoops. We'll get back on the train tomorrow. There will be a short tomorrow. You run solo duos sometimes for challenges, or when none of your usual partner in crimes can play and you want to rank up? I don't know. I guess for me, I'm like thinking back to when I would play. Hey, what's going on, Mizu? How are you doing? I guess I'm just thinking back to like when I would play Rocket League duos. Like I just wouldn't play ranked duos. But that game has a good casual thing, and I would just play casual standard. Because I feel like in that you need to really feed off of each other. I guess it doesn't matter for this as much. There's just not enough player base in duos to solo queue, I don't think. Everybody that I've seen talk about it is it's like a miserable experience and you're sitting there for like 30 minutes trying to get a match. Like, that sucks. Doing great. You're a Florida State fan? Ooh, get in there. Big dub over Bama. I just don't think Kalen DeVore's Bama is quite as intimidating as Nick Saban's. Because I was trying to think, what was Washington's record? I know they had like one good season where they got stomped by Michigan in the title game, but like what was Washington's record under DeVore? Record by year. Man, sportsreference.com is a fantastic. Oh, he was only there for 2 years? So they went 11-2 and 14-1. Won their bowl games, lost the national title. But I mean, they got smoked in the title game because they actually had to play a good opponent. What did Kellen DeBoer do before? I just think that was a mishire. So 2 years at Fresno State, 2 years at Washington, and then up to Bama. 9-4. They lost the bowl game. I just think that was an overreach hire. I think Nick Saban is the one that transferred him in. That's crazy because I don't know. I don't feel like he's the guy. I think that's a big jump to go from Pac-12 Washington. Because was that a Big Ten year? That would have been, right? No, that was their last Pac-12 year. Well, the Pac-12 outside of like Oregon is normally, I mean, at least in recent history, has been not much meaning. FSU versus Miami is gonna be a hit. Yeah, because how good do we think? Like, how good? You would know better than me. Like, how good is Florida State this year? That did not turn. It did kind of at the end, but it hung out there a while. Because I know that we had the whole bowl game, like the whole playoffs snub. Last year. But that was a weird situation of like schedule and there was like a quarterback injury and stuff. Defense is electric. Yeah, I mean, it'll be a good game. I didn't get a chance to watch. I didn't get a chance to watch the Miami game last night. I caught a little bit of the LSU Clemson game. I didn't get a chance to watch the Notre Dame Miami game last night because we had our Ryder Cup match in the morning, or I guess it was like late morning, but I was busy, so I wasn't able to watch the F1 race. So I ended up watching the F1 race at night while the Notre Dame Miami game was going on. Duke Illinois game is going to be good this week, Big Goose. Is Illinois expected to be good again this year? Because they were, I think they're, I know they've been ranked and teetered. I don't know what the rankings look like right now I mean, preseason rankings are always so goofy. You're just kind of trying to take your best guess at it. We won't really know for a few weeks. They're top 15? Okay. I mean, Big Ten representing. Nice shot, John. Big Ten loaded, Troy. Yeah, I mean, after Bama's loss and Texas's loss, I mean, I think there are definitely questions going on about, you know, people really like to crap on the Big Ten and, you know, pick the SEC over it, but the SEC's got to show up when they're making these arguments. No win, so it's a dart fest. True. But if we're good at darts, then that's all that matters. I mean, I think we play to our advantage there with with distance off the tee. They bombed it down there 84 yards in. To me, that's always so awkward. Ooh, man, I thought they had it. I was like, man, they really gonna sink that putt from back there. Hey, tap, tap, taparoo. Yeah, I just wish I'm not even saying, like, that there needs to be, like, high wins every time. Like, give me more stuff in the medium to high. I mean, I guess they'd have to make sure that it works properly in terms of, because the issue they have right now is I don't think that in ranked that the wind reading is correct for each person. I think that it just feels like it's off sometimes. Oh, that's a really tough pin. Oh, I know the heavy rough that's gonna be. Prefer a full wedge in? That's how I play it. I think full wedge in is the way to go. I know some people love to play just get it down as far as you can and I'll hit a partial wedge, but I don't know. Partials to me bring in too much variability. I could underhit it, I could overhit it, and by like 3%. Gives me a 6% swing. Full swing, worst case scenario, I'm hitting like 98. Under power, 101 over. It's a 3% spread, and I'm most times between 100 and 101. That'd be a bad shot. Yeah, it's a tough hole location for sure. Because even, like, they're far back, right? They've got 235 in. It's a nice effort. It's gonna keep rolling though. That's not bad. All right, the question is now, where do we go? We could be anywhere from 99% to 85, which is, just for those doing the math here, somewhere back here. %, lie to 85. That's, so we're at like 230, 23, 34 yards off. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take this, John, and we'll just, you'll have to deal with it. And just hopefully I don't get 100%. Not bad. I was hoping that maybe we could get it like at the top of the heavy rough there and kill it and just like bleed onto the green. I just didn't want to take the risk of a full hybrid just in case. Just in case we got a higher lie, I didn't want to like send it out the back of the green. I'd rather be here for a splash or a pick. Does anybody play regular splash shots? Like from shorter distance? I'm like always playing for a pick because I can hit closer to 100% swings. It's just a little bit risky if you like if you misjudge it, you can leave yourself quite short. Not really give yourself a chance at it. Okay, well, we gave ourselves a chance to tie the hole. Out of position, but we make it happen. Full lob wedge. Oh, so precise. So precise. I love, like, a lob wedge. Like, just give me a wedge in. And I'll be pretty happy. Lob, sand, gap. I mean, lob or sand, preferably. So these are the ones that I really struggle with. These are the ones that I really struggle with. Because I don't want to hit it here because I know it's going to go just running. But I feel like you have to land it short. But don't know how much. I closed it. Not ideal. Because this is the stupid thing. Then I do stuff like that. Like I try and play it. Then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bounce it up the fairway and find the rough, and then I'm not even anywhere close. Closed it, but like, I hate these par threes because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I get it wrong no matter what I go with. You take flop shots out of the greenside bunker. Interesting. See, for me, flop shots are opposite because I'm a right-handed draw player. Because that's just the way that feels natural on the thumbstick. And so with the flops being the other way, I try and avoid them unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, because like, see how far that goes if you try and take the hybrid? So it's like, I don't know. I'm annoyed that I mishit that, but I never feel like I know how to play this shot. And the answer is probably don't try and get it super close. It's probably play it towards the center of the green. But that's not my play style. Because I don't trust myself with the putter. So like, I hate playing for par. For me, playing for par is getting up and down from a missed green like we just had. Now, I don't know if that's a stupid mindset. I think because it's a video game and how repeatable things are, you know, I try and maybe also because it's a video game and how good other people are, like I just try and play things a little bit more aggressive. Oh, scary Terry there. Big ol' save. Big ol' save. Yeah, just barely got that one to sneak in. I pulled close that too, so that certainly wasn't helping. Certainly was not helping our case there. Because I think at that, it's probably not even like so much the length on that one, but more so that there is already break moving in that same direction. Probably moved us a little bit left of where it would have been with a pure putt. I just gotta make sure that I focus on those putts a little bit more, because a pull means I was outside right. But I had it closed, which means I finished left as well. Yeah, it did drop. It did drop. I think I get really hung up on the inputs a lot of times, and like it's like this weird thing of making putts, but not getting my inputs correct. So then I get this like weird thing of like, well, that's not really what I intended, but like it went in. So like, stop being so particular about it. 180. It's uphill, wind, and little. Like barely gonna play anything onto it, I think. We're on the line. I could have played a little bit of distance off of that. It did go. Want them center of the cup? Not even center of the cup. It's more. It's not so much like how it goes in the hole in terms of like grabbing an edge or center cup. Obviously, center cup feels better. No, for me, it's more about like I read it correctly. I hit my inputs and it went in. So on that one, it's not so much because I know that like I probably would have made it with proper inputs, but I was close to missing because I missed inputs. But it's like the ones where like I underhit it or I overhit it or whatever, and it still goes in, and it doesn't feel as good. It's like oh, I got lucky. Like that's my knee-jerk reaction is, oh, I got lucky, and not oh, that was a good putt. Like I'm less. It's not just the result. It's also the input. I think because that feedback is given. I think if that feedback wasn't there, then maybe my reaction would be different. Maybe I would just be like, oh, nice. But I don't know. I think it probably comes back to something with. I have so much info, whatever, and it's just this is what I decided, and my assumption is that my original read was correct, and so if my input does not match my read, there's just like a weird dissociation, I think is what it boils down to. Just weird mental games that I play with myself, you know? Alright, I'm not going for the bunker. Going for the bounce up and around towards the hole. Alright, that was a little bit aggressive. Maybe I should have just played for the bunker. Hopefully your flop game is good, John. I'm having a good night, Matt. How are you doing? We're just chilling, playing some ranked. Rocking some ranked duos with chat. Trying to put another one away. That's it. Nice shot. Alright, I mean, forces them to hit a good one. Obviously, you would expect that this distance and this lie is pretty favorable, that you're gonna pick something out here and leave a tap in. But you never know. Okay, I mean, you expect him to make it. I don't think there's any crazy break going on here, no. Alright, 1 up, 2 to play. So if we win this hole, we put the match away. Par 5, 8th, playing almost 600 yards. Bombs away, John. Bombs away. Piped. Piped it. Walk it up, come just up, pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up. Am I showing my age with that song? Probably. Probably am. Alright, so they've got 265 in. But we've probably got like 240. That might be the difference here. Hey, what's going on, Ro? Welcome back. It's going well. We're chilling with some ranked duos. Just hanging out. We had our first Ryder Cup match yesterday. So for those unfamiliar, there's a creator Ryder Cup going on. Respawn and Apex Hound. Ooh, they're playing the layup. Respawn and Apex Hound are putting it on. Respawn representing Team USA. Apex representing Team Europe. 10v10. Gonna be about 3 weeks long. And we are participating. We played our first match yesterday. There have been 3 matches thus far. We've got another one next Sunday. That'll wrap up our week 1 matches. And then, yeah, we've still got a few to go. Been enjoying that. It's going on, Ripple Effect. Richie, how's it going? Is this game better or worse than Road to the Masters? I think overall better. I think overall better. That's short. I'm gonna try and underhit this just a touch. Not my normal shot, but just trying to land it on the edge of the rough so that it bleeds out all nicely. That works. That works. Was that old Migos? I believe so, yes. I believe that was old Migos. Like a decade old. Because I'm pretty sure that was from college. All right. No pressure, John. Eagle putt to win it. Yeah, because the crazy part is about that approach. If it lands... Nice pot. GG's. If that lands on the fairway, it's skipping and running, and it's a very long eagle look. Ripple Effect is your main duos partner? Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, Richie, I think that this game is better overall. I would say that, like, if you're looking for something that looks prettier and maybe a better career mode than EA, but as far as like whole package and physics and mechanics and everything, I would say that this game is it. Okay, we were playing Albatross and Eagle pair there. I like how you got plus 38, John. All right. I know I backed out of that, John, but I guess I shouldn't have preemptively, because technically I don't have anybody else in the queue. JB, Jeffy, Zach Ratcliffe, any of y'all still hanging around? He got you watching me. I had to like flip all of the nouns in that to make it make sense as I read it. Well, I appreciate that, Camel. I appreciate that. You're down for more, John? All right. Hey, what's going on, Colton? What's going on, man? Alright, there you go, John. I should have probably thought ahead before I just backed all the way out. Road to the Masters at custom courses would be better. Love the appeal of playing a ridiculous course. Yeah, I think the custom courses, the quality of the designer, but I also think so I love that part of it, and like TGC Tours and everything is a huge piece for me. Catch my build. Let me see if I can get to my build from here, JC. Think I can. All right, there you go. This is the build. This is the build. Hold on. Here, take a screenshot. Or I'll just or you can watch through the VOD. I'll page through it. I have not built a course. I tried to build a course one time on like 2K21 and I spent not very long on it before I gave up. Singles got put into a sub lobby and then paired up. Yeah. Would be nice. Alright, not that this page matters, but yeah, so that's the build. That's the build. My bag is full power driver, and then most everything else is contact and swing path. I put a transition on my wedge, and I have power on my 3 wood and 3 hybrid, and then this is largely weight and rhythm. Yeah, I think the created courses are a huge thing, Richie. The TGC competition, but from a mechanics standpoint, I think the thing that I love with 2K, if you nail it and it's a perfect shot, your inputs, like, it is fully dictating what happens. Everything else is like, did you read everything correctly? The piece that I hate about EA, and it's kind of okay in career mode because you're like building your character up and stuff, like, but I don't think is good in a competitive game, is the cone of uncertainty. Like just having a, hey, here's RNG baked into your shot. Have fun. Like that to me sucks as a mechanic. Wait, is this the course that... Is this what the CC one is on? I'm pretty sure I recognize this tee shot. What's going on, Whacker Guy? Whole bag not diamond? No, it is. It is diamond. I just have, I have limited edition clubs in there, so it looks stupid. Or I'm stupid because I have the limited edition clubs. I'm just, at this point, I'm too sunken in it, and I only have one build, so whatever. They're gonna eat my currency. Run a sculptor? Yes, sir. I have been sculptor since day one. I like the shot shaping. I played sculptor in 2K23 as well. I like 100% shots. Shape it. I like the little bit of extra distance. It just helps me to, I don't know. There's a level of control from running extra distance on your irons because you're just... You hit further shots with higher loft. Yeah, it has gold colors with the fittings, so I have limited edition driver and irons. I took the bait. The Season 1 Clubhouse Pass, and they had the like Titleist T100s in the shop. I was like, oh, limited edition, but then they charge you more for something that's not even remotely worth it because buying fittings is a thing, and they hand out fittings like candy. It's a joke. It's a really stupid part of an already stupid economy, but I only have one build. My technician is like a 90. I like started to build it out, and then I was like, this is pointless. I don't care. Fairway. Freaking fairway bounces, man. They're the worst. Handicap on this game? I don't even know. Did they tell you? You used to be able to go to stats and stuff and see your handicap. I don't know. I don't play. I mean, the handicap system is dumb, especially if you once you start playing like unofficial courses. Oh, great. I love this for me. Really don't want to worm cam in ranked, but like I can't wait for this to like overbreak or break the other way. Oh, thank goodness, center cup. I remember in 2K23 I was like a plus 27 handicap or something like that. I'm probably something similar in this game. Favorite course on this game? Bro, I am terrible at favorites, just in general. Not just for picking things in this game, but I will say I'm a show up and play what course you put in front of me kind of guy, so... And even at that, I am like so analytical when it comes to shots, like shot by shot, that I'm just like looking at what's in front of me. I'm not even taking in the whole course, so I'm horrible from that perspective. You're a plus 15.7 on 23. You don't have 2K25 yet. Yeah, like when you play courses that are not official, like the rating, the handicap ratings and stuff get skewed. So it starts to just be like a ridiculous thing. Like if you give me that sort of handicap, it's kind of dumb, but it is what it is. $58.63. 64. Oh, I think we got that one correct. Play that drive a little bit too safe, John? It worked out. It worked out. Nice shot, thank you. I thought we had a pretty good chance at holding it. I'm just waiting for Whacker to start playing Trusim. TGC, that is. This is such a dumb tee shot. I never know what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? I hit that like as well as I could and I'm still 6 yards away. What's going on, Wolf? I don't know what was mean, but alright. My lowest score, I want to say 19 under. I haven't cracked the 20s. I also haven't played too many, like, of the crazy easy things. I think that was on a daily master at one point for the ranked tours. But most of the time we're playing True Sim or Plat, so I don't really get a chance at the, like, ridiculous scores. Don't like how TGC True Sim is master with marker? Get why it is. Yeah, I mean, it's a player base thing. Like, try and make it as accessible as possible. And, you know, you still only get like 75 people. You don't really want to restrict it even more than that. You enjoy watching rank play mostly, but watching some of the shots on True Sim is awesome. It's just so satisfying. I mean, I don't think the fact that it's master is that big of a deal, and maybe that's just because I don't miss my inputs all that much, so like, because when you hit it, it's the same forgiveness window. I know marker is like a thing for some people. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's probably easier in this game than the last game. I just feel like the marker being this, like, the marker's not there, but you can still move it behind the scenes. It's not that it's no marker, it's that it's just invisible. Like, it's like this really weird mechanic. Like, I think the best, and it would completely change how things operate. The best way would be that, like, if there was no marker, there would be no default aim, and you would just have to feel it out. But, like, at a certain point, I think it's like, it's a video game. You know, if you want to be that particular, go outside and play. Yeah, making the putts is satisfying for sure. I mean, it's educated guesswork. Obviously, like, there is some luck involved, but at a certain point, making a higher percentage of certain shots has to be a bit more than luck. Go 7. Don't really love our options here. Don't want to fade it more. I want to take off some distance because it's going to be long regardless. I'll take that from there all day. Yeah, what's up, Baron? How goes, how goes? Yeah, the matches are getting a little bit sweatier because John's a higher rank, so now I actually have to play some better players. We're making the switch from playing like solely bogey and par players. I don't know, I think more of the, oh, look at that putt. I think more of the high level ranked players should play TGC. I feel like for the most part though, those guys, I'm not saying everyone because obviously I know some of them do play in TGC. think some of them probably fear getting knocked down from their pedestal of dominating no wind setups. Actually have to learn some other mechanics. Got back from a camping trip all weekend. Very nice. Enjoying the long weekend. Because the guys that are really good at ranked probably, if I had to guess, probably are really good putters and would probably do a decent job in transition to TGC in that regard. But the precision of green complexes when you have to start factoring in more wind, it's a different animal. I would think the better players are probably hitting their inputs pretty consistently, but it's also in such a forgiving way that if you're a really good putter, you can probably cover it. Yeah, it's been 70s here as well, Baron. It's been like 40, like upper 40s to 50s as the overnight low, but we've been rocking like 70 to 78. Oof. We've been rocking like 70 to 78 every day for the weather, and it's been fantastic. Speaking of, it's 58 right now. But yeah, rest of this week, 77 today, 75, 79, 74, 78. Ooh, chance of thunderstorms. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting thunderstorms on Thursday. What's going on, Larry? This is BB8. But yes, this is a Star Wars Cup. Can't get out of the high 90s, even hundreds this week? Where are you at, Savage Soldier? That sounds a little bit more like desert. Nice shot. You're slacking? All good. All good. What's going on, Milkman? Ever think we enjoy playing against other players? Ranked is more enjoyable to you? I mean, TGC is also playing against other players. It's just not match play. Right? You're playing against other players, but it's tournament play in which you're playing asynchronously. It's that hot out in Washington? Really? Sheesh. That is hot. That is hot. Now, don't get me wrong. I think part of my gripe with ranked is that it's pro, and they don't really give you much wind. They've updated the course set, which has made it better. Right? The course set has given more for like side hill lies and elevation and stuff, getting into some of the custom courses. But low swing difficulty and low amounts of wind is still taking out a huge skill factor to me in the game. And that's like where a lot of the times I don't find it as enjoyable. I enjoy this because I get to hang out and play with people from the community, and like to me that's a good time. But as far as like if I was gonna actually like get into a, you know, I think if there was a default master playlist, we would probably be grinding that in between our TGC stuff. Like that would be part of the main content. I understand that the average player would not enjoy it, and that's why they don't do it, but I just think they should have a separate playlist for it. Have a pro, have a master, let us have at it. I've tried to take this exact shot before, I'm pretty certain. I should just be a wise man about this. On a downhill lie. Oh, that threw me off. I'm not used, so my flop shots are reversed from my normal swing, so it's a different grip and everything. Because it's on pro, it has the swing path vibration on. But I didn't realize that, so when I took it back, I thought it was giving me a vibration because of time. And I looked up during my swing, and it was like 1 minute and 15 seconds left. And I was like, I don't understand. Why is it give? It's because the... oh, that's funny. Beautiful cut, guy. Kick right, or kick left, kick right. Take that. Take that. Ranked is too sweaty, need to have harder difficulty than pro. Yeah, I just, for me, it elevates players. It makes less competitive players more competitive, which I understand that there's an appeal to that. But again, I think it takes part of the skill gap away when your misses don't mean it. Like, it's very, very forgiving. And more so, I think the lack of wind just takes a whole element out of it. Setting up your own lobby with difficulty, have multiple leaderboards based on those different settings. Own lobby with is that like an old EA, like Tiger concept? Because I am not familiar with that in the modern golf games that I've played. Okay. Yeah, because I played Tiger 06. And then I think I had like Tiger 10 or something like that on the Wii. And then I didn't play a golf game really until 2K21. I played TGC 19 like for like 8 hours because it was free on Games with Gold. Wow, that putt broke. GG's, John. GG's. I'll keep running them if you want to. I'll run another couple if you're up for it. Cool, cool. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Timber and in the whole Eagle. I'm only birdie. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. All right, we're gonna run a quick. I'll do 2 minutes here. We're gonna run a quick 2-minute break. We gotta clear out the pre-rolls here on Twitch. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube and you're new and enjoying, drop a like, drop a sub on the channel. Helps out immensely. Yeah, I would say join the Discord. Just to anybody, if you're interested in the Ryder Cup content, join the Discord. Be on the lookout for announcements for scheduling times. But that's an Elf Stuff plug. I'll see you guys back here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It should be in the video description, Savage Soldier. It also should be linked on the channel. But yeah, if you go to any of the video descriptions, there should be a link to the Discord. Alright, I'll be right back.
It's raining!
Ads. All right, well, you're back. I was thinking about. I hope the wording doesn't come across like I'm crapping on ranked players. I think the game mode could do more, and I also think it more so. I'm coming from the point of view that I regard TGC in such high standing in terms of the competition and the player base and the setups and everything, that ranked as it stands feels lackluster by comparison. That's more so where I'm coming from. I mean, if people enjoy ranked, absolutely. I love TGC, and that's the big thing that keeps me coming back. Just got the right amount of challenge and competitiveness. I think they've made ranked better, though. I do think having courses like they have that have a little bit more elevation and side hill lies and everything, I think definitely helps add some extra skill requirement to the game. Ooh, John. Flirting with the rough there, sir. I guess the assumption at this point should be that all of our opponents should be pretty decent. Like, we're not just gonna get the freebie wins like we've been getting. Hey, there's a little bit more wind here. Love that. Had to dip for a bit, JB? Oh, good man. All good. We can still get you in shortly here. It's the downhill kick that's the problem here. Maybe the backstop will play. Oh. It's tough. That's tough. Yeah, we can run one after this, JB, if you would like. John and I have been running a few. We had a queue of people, and then we had a queue of people, and then people started to dip as their names were being called. It's not even like it was a deep queue. It was like they were in like one or two. Well, we get away with it. We get away with it, John. I can't see because of their marker. I try to figure out, like, with the shot that I had, how I could have done that much better. Choke 9-iron into the downhill. See, I don't know how people like taking that tee shot. 84 yards. I mean, it's into a headwind, but you still, like, you're getting a bunch of zips, so you have to land it long. Slight break downhill putt kills you? Yeah, they're tough. Because it's downhill, so you have to play the slight break, like, more. So you're losing, and the guy winning loses the match? How does that play into rank? What are you saying, Don? Like, you're losing, but they, like, disconnect? or something? Or you're saying, like, you mount a comeback? He leaves the match. I'm not entirely certain. Because, like, if you left, I believe you would lose still some points. But I don't know how that works if the leading person leaves. I mean, you would hope that if it's a disconnect that, like... Yeah, it's tough, because, like, how can 2Ks and tell if it was intentional or not? Because if it's intentional and it works, and that you can just exploit it if you're up. But if it hurts you, yeah, I don't know exactly how that handles. Just about to win the hold. But you had a tie with 2 to play. Yeah, I can't say that I play enough ranked to know, unfortunately, Don. When it's tight like that, I don't know. I feel like sometimes when there's like a big score disparity, then obviously it's easy for them to tell. I don't know if when it's tight, if it leaves it as neutral or not. Or can you see your rank? So when you go to load in to any given round on, the little icon next to your, if you're playing solo or duo, will have a number underneath it. So you'll have a rank icon for like the range that you're in, and then you'll have a number there. You can also, instead of clicking matchmaking, you can click it, or like instead of create room, you can click view leaderboard. And that'll show you your win-loss record. And so you can see if it counted as a win or a loss if you check that like in between, but you would have to know what your win-loss record was going into a given match. Send the pain below. Send the pain below. My suffocating. I overhit that. It's like 2% over, which is like an extra 3 yards. And then I think the elevation must have taken the rest out of the wind there. So, and we're 6 yards long, could have been like a 10-footer. It's my bad, John. That's my bad. Well, we're getting away with the ones that we're missing. But I gotta put that closer. Gotta put that closer. Yeah, that's gotta be because it's uphill. Because how much uphill was it? Is uphill like 6 yards? No. Yes? Ooh, okay. Come on, Colby. Door's open. Door is open. 84. 75. 5 yards short. Is it because it's downhill that it plays that much more? I know I pulled it. What's happening? What's happening? Blast that last one by. This one doesn't even remotely get there. The heck? Sorry, John. Keep leaving you way more than I should, but what's going on with that? Because it was only 12 feet down. Like, I can't imagine that the wind is going to just play that much more. I mean, I put a little bit of loft. I guess maybe it all just starts to add up. The little pull, a little bit of extra loft. The spin just starts to balloon a little bit there. Get in there, John. All right. Maybe the key is to putt second. Because every time that we putt first, for the bird, it's been a miss. But there we go. Take the lead. I don't love my computer. Just the thing is, I'm playing on my PlayStation, and so I've got it running through a capture card. But I just heard my I don't know if it was my GPU or what component, but it just made like that sort of sound. I don't know if that was just a fan or if something was loaded. I did not like the sound of it. And the fact that I could hear it through my headphones makes it even worse. You are way down there, John. All right, now the question is, John, are you just like a demon at the overpower, or do you also have like a ball sleeve on, or whatever they're called? I still have never used one. Don't even have the quest unlocked for it. Just ramp it up for the 108s, yeah. It's gotta be prepared. Okay, that'll play. I wasn't sure how far right to left it was gonna play, so I didn't play it more right there because I thought maybe it was gonna bounce more forward. Forgiveness on when you play ranked matchmaking. Don't use ball fittings otherwise. 1200 flight and spin ball. Okay, so just forgiveness. Does forgiveness give any extra distance? Or is that just the flight balls that do? I honestly don't know what the balls do in this game. Alright, we'll take it. I have Savage. I have dunked one on the fly one time in this game. Colm, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I did it on a lob wedge or a sand wedge. Something in that range. Is this necessary to go for? Absolutely not. Will we go for it? Absolutely. Too much speed, but In ranked with your left and right stick moved, your 100% power drive carries 348 with the flight ball. That's absurd. Yeah, I think my power drive... I think my 100% power drive with like full backspin carries like 319, maybe 320 at tops. I don't know what it gets to when you 108 it though, because that's not in my... It's not in my skill set. How many aces? I think we have seven aces. I think there's the 10 hole-in-one challenge aces if you count those, and then we did hit a hole-in-one, if you want to call it that, because it wasn't the first attempt, but we did hit a hole-in-one at Oakmont on one of the challenges where it was on just like get it in the ring. We did sink one of them, so if you count that one, 8, but 7 otherwise in like ranked tours or career mode or TGC. I think we only have 1 in TGC this game so far. Nice. Nice. 3 up, 3 to play. So they're gonna have to do something. Alright, par 3/16, so 213 yards, down 6. What is this, like a 5 hybrid? Or 13 yards, this is like a 5 iron for me. I mean, if it's a headwind, it's like a 4. Surprised to see a hybrid looking club here. I mean, not to judge another man's bag, but was surprised. So I don't know how do you count that? The hole-in-one, but it's on a challenge. Like, do those count? If they do, I've got 18. If they don't, I've got 7. I get that the hole-in-one challenges are also a little bit different, but I mean, I guess it's not really different than hitting the hole-in-one otherwise. On the Oakmont challenge. What a shot. I'm not taking... I'm gonna put a little bit extra pace on it. I don't know what this fringe is gonna do to grab it. He's tucking. Center cup. Perfect all the way through. Little walk off. GG's. Wasn't done on perfect swing. It was all on plat settings, so legend swing and all that jazz. All right, JB. It's finally your time to shine. All right, you can't ruin this run though. All right? No pressure, but we haven't lost tonight and we've actually started to play real opponents. You don't lose? All right, I'll keep that in mind. All right, JB, here's the code. going on, Special K? Welcome back. Challenges with the hole-in-one. Did I get all of them on the first time I tried all of them? No. No. Although I did get one on, like, the 4th try. I think the worst one was, like, 42 tries. I think we had one in, like, 4 tries and one in, like, 7. The other ones were probably in, like, the teens. We were pretty good at ripping through them. But yeah, no, none of them on the first try. One that took you 400 tries? Whew. Yeah, we never took that long. I think we got through the first 6 in like an hour. Which I think is pretty good. I think to get all 10 hole-in-ones, it probably took us like an hour 45 tops. I didn't find them that bad. I'm sure we could look back through. I have all of the clips. I have all the clips saved. I just would have to... I'd have to watch through them to see what the stamps are. From Saved by the Bell? No, I think it's from the new Magician season, though. First hole you drive on, you've been doing the par 3 course on flat? Well, I mean, it's the same swing, right? It's just the... It's just the overpower. Alright, let me bring these up and see. I'm curious how many attempts it took us in total. But my VLC player is gonna show up on the other monitor. So, apologize for the background audio. So, it took us 17 shots for Sawgrass. Spyglass took us 10. TPC River Highlands took us 42. Pebble took us 10. Twin Cities 12. Southwind 3. Scottsdale 41. Top of the Rock. Oh, Top of the Rock took 69. Nice. That was the hardest one for me. 12 at Eastlake. And Torrey was 5. So we did rip through those. And the Oakmont Challenge, where it was like, land within this distance of the pin 10, 8, 6 times. We got on the 6th shot. We drained it. Where'd everyone go, K-Boys? I don't know, man. Nobody wants to catch these hands, apparently. Except for there's one guy out there queuing up by himself that wants a piece of it. Top of the Rock on very firm and high winds is such a beat. See, people crap on Top of the Rock, but I'm telling you, it's a good. I like it because there's huge elevation swings, and you throw some wind on it, and all of a sudden it's a challenge for people to dial in their shots because it's not just point and shoot. Actual extra skill added to ranked. But people complain about Top. I feel like Top of the Rock is like the most crapped on ranked course. And I'm like, really? You had an ace on Top of the Rock yesterday? Schnorking, get in there. Get in there, man. Play Wolf Creek? I probably have. I don't know it off the top of my head. All right, while we're not to like kill the vibes, but the matchmaking for this is taking a while. I'm gonna run to keep the pre-rolls out because I think they're gonna disappear in the middle of all of this. Once we actually get a match going. I'm gonna run 30 seconds worth of ads here, so I apologize. But I'm trying to make it here so that we don't have to take like an actual big break and that we don't, don't miss any gameplay, which right now we're not. So if you're not subbed, hold fast.
It's raining.
Ads. For those that are subbed, you're still here, and there might be some people out there that are, lucky and they didn't get served anything, and they're just like, wow, what is this about? Huge elevation in wind. Give it a minute and we'll research. Okay. All right. Welcome back, ad viewers. Forced to play. So ads work. Ads are kind of so there's two ways that you can go about it. There are pre-rolls. You have to watch pre-rolls to watch a stream, or you have to watch mid-rolls. And so we've gone the route of, I don't want people to have to watch pre-rolls because that means that new people come into the stream are forced to watch an ad before they get to watch the content. And if you don't know the content, why would you watch the ad to find out? But the trade-off to that is you have to play 3 minutes of ads per hour. Every 30 seconds of ads played during an hour buys you 10 minutes. So I had run 2 minutes of ads, and I normally just take a break so that nobody misses anything. It's like, hey, everybody go step away, grab a drink, grab a drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, do whatever, come back. Nobody's gonna miss anything. Hey, we got a match. Nice. So that's like the normal flow. Because of how long that match took and then the matchmaking stuff, I didn't want mid-rolls or pre-rolls to start happening for the last couple of minutes of stream. Would it be a big deal? Probably not. But just figured roll the 30 seconds of ads, buy another 10 minutes. Post Taco Bell fire dump. What's going on? What a name. What a name. Hope you're, hope everything's feeling good tonight. Hope everything's feeling good. Just started playing. What are some tips? Lots of practice. That is true. I would say this, okay, boys. Try left stick, try right stick, try draw swing, and try fade swing on both. And just get familiar, like, find what you're the most consistent with. And then I say treat the swing like real golf. So have the same grip and posture every single time, because that's going to be a huge help with consistency. Huge help with consistency. And then from there, it's repetition and think in terms of feel. Oh, that bounced. That bounced quite a bit. Jeez. So like if you're missing to the left, okay, that my backswing needs to feel more right, or my follow through needs to feel more straight. It may not actually be straight or left or whatever, but the feel, all that matters is your output. So if you're consistent on how you hold the controller and how you sit and how you face the screen, you're eliminating so many variables and creating repeatability. The practice part is the dialing in what that feel is and being able to repeat it. But that to me is like a big part of repeatability in this game. Is eliminate variables and try and treat it to a certain extent like real golf. This is PGA Tour 2K25, Sony. Yeah, there, JB. Nice and easy to start. So that's probably like my biggest tip in terms of just pure gameplay. You know, there's obviously stuff once you get into it with like elevation and wind reads, but I feel like the thing that people struggle with a lot is input consistency. If you want like how to get better at reading like distance control stuff, general rule of thumb, every 3 feet of elevation change is going to be a 1 yard adjustment on your carry distance. So if it's like their shot here is 8 foot downhill, it's going to carry about an extra 3 yards. You know, if you have a 10-mile-an-hour tailwind, it's going to play like 80%. You're going to get like 8 yards of extra carry. But if it's a headwind, it's going to play like 1.5 times in your face. So it's going to be like a 15-yard loss. Those are kind of the general rules of thumb. There's a lot of nuance to it once you start getting to higher winds or elevation changes and depending on the club, but that's like baseline. That'll take you a long way. Very nice. Hey, no problem, Game Boys. Yeah, I'm always down to answer questions. It's hard to give just like give me tips. You know, so those are always like very good starter ones. Yeah, if people have questions or more specific questions, like I'm always down to try and bestow what knowledge I have. I haven't seen. I think we've taken a dip in terms of the opponent. I haven't seen an attempt at a tie spinner since probably season 1. I feel like once they modify, because it was a season 2 adjustment, right? I don't think I've seen a tie spinner since. I tried to concede it. Wasn't fast enough. All right, JB, we might be cruising on this. We might be cruising on this one. All right, you said about giving me the first drive. Well, here you go. Here's a par 3. Should be home. Although 244 yards, I mean, maybe that's right up a Platt par 3 courses, you know, right up their sleeve. One. And it might be a little bit deep. Ooh, it must have been uphill. Perfect. I thought maybe the way that was, like how close that was landing. I'm gonna say that loosely, how close it was landing. That's gotta be substantially uphill. Or it's just soft and slow enough. Well, if theirs is anything like his, it'll be pretty good too. Okay. Maybe had a lot more loft on it because they landed shorter. That's kind of what I expected. Is this worth it? Probably not. It was. Right into the sand. Yeah, they went and took the same line, except I know that I'm running 99 power. I don't have the flight ball on, which I know is a thing that people run. But I don't know. We've talked about it before. Is the meta... I think, personally, that the meta is like Technician, then Magician, then Sculptor. Then Powerhouse, then Greenskeeper. If you're playing Greenskeeper, throw it away. It's useless. Is that... like, what's the percentage play at this point? Are a lot of people still on Technician? Have people moved off of it? Now that the seasons have kind of gone along and you can get more specs, like more stats out. Good shot, good shot. Because I've been Sculptor day one, and I know Technician was the big thing. I feel like Technician is probably still pretty big because of the forgiveness and the general... the skill of the general populace, I guess. What's going on, Nomad? Moved to Magician this season? Technician checking in, Adam? It doesn't break. Nice. Love that. Love that. Care about sculpting? The Magician ain't it. If you care about maximum power, swing path contact, the Magician is the balance of the three. Oh, I definitely, yeah, I think Magician's the most balanced. To me, the recovery stat is such a waste, and I think shaping is a massively important thing. But that's just me. DMXG, Magician since day one. I'm a Sculptor since day one. Props to sticking to it through and through. You're a Sculptor as well, Sean? That's my boy. What I like to hear. Sculptor gang. Represent. Yeah, it just sucks. I can't miss putts like that. Those are not putts that should be missed in any world. Nice. You have a power build? Maybe you'll try a different build? I don't think Powerhouse personally is the right set of specs. I feel like it leans too heavy into distance, but like leaves everything too much out. I think Magician and Sculptor are the most balanced. I put high value in shaping, but not everybody does. I mean, Technician, it's just the power is the biggest drawback, but I mean, if you really, really struggle on inputs, I don't know. I can get to... If I was JB, I'm probably 108 power driving this, but I can't. Or since we're, you know what, I'm gonna make JB proud. And try for it. Held on to it too long, I think, and it transferred back down to 101. Yeah, I do play golf in real life. I'm not good. Getting better. I'm not good. I tried to make my partner proud. Went full send, but it's such a tight timing window. Not bad at reading greens though. I am bad at reading greens, which for as high ranked of a player as I am, my putting relative to everything else is really bad. What's going on, Darren? If you respec your attributes for 500 VC and you're already a 99 overall, can you build straight to 99? Yes. Yeah, so any attribute points that you've already... So there's two categories at the bottom. There's like the available AP and then like the purchase AP or whatever. Anything that you've already paid for and applied, when you respec, you can just put right back in without having to pay anything extra. Really cares about you? Of course, man. All right, I'm a real chipper now. Yeah. No. Thought I had it. Thought I had it. Takes most of the long reading out. I mean, maybe part of it is that I don't see enough of them, but I do see enough of them. I'm just... My percentages are still just not good. That's why I look at it with percentage and not just like number of putts made. I think a really interesting stat would be if they gave you a feet of putt made in a round. Because then you could do like average proximity versus feet of putts made. So I would make way under my proximity in total putts. My putt percentage, medium is actually we'll look it up after this so that I have exact numbers. What a freaking drive, dude. What a drive. So I'm gonna say I'm in the 30% range, somewhere in the 30s for long, maybe, probably like 35%. And I'm gonna say that my medium putts are like 78. Those are my guesses. We'll see how far off the mark we are. Probably the better check. I'll look at my overall stats and then we'll go to plat and we'll check it. No, my partner Sean? Yeah, JB's in the Twitch chat. GG's, man. I think that was definitely a drop in opponent difficulty compared to the last stuff. Maybe not. Definitely felt like it though. One more? No, it's like 20 of midnight here. So I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, that checks out. We must be up too late if we're getting matched up against par 2 players. And it took us how long to find a match? GG's, man. Glad you finally got back around. Alright, let's see here. So... medium putt 78.9, long putt 36.15. I was pretty close. But for someone whose average proximity to the hole Where is my proximity? Is that down further? For someone who averages under 20-foot proximity to the hole with a career 83% GER, those are horrific putting stats. Let's see what plat is. Also, somebody was asking about my handicap earlier. What does it even say? Because handicap is a joke in this game. Yeah, I'm plus 25.1 handicap. Nice. Yeah, let's go to plat. We're obviously not playing it, but let's take a look at the season stats. See where we're at. Hey, take it easy, Savage Soldier. Alright, statistics. Current season. Okay, so they haven't rolled the season over yet. One hole in one. So we had 83.7% green in regulation. We had 21.1 foot proximity to hole, which is pretty good. Pretty good. 5th overall, 72 holes and 73 holes. You can't even count those. This guy cheated. I'm pretty sure, right? He got banned. Although I know his was whatever. So we're like 3rd overall in proximity. And Anderson didn't play that much. So like our ridiculous proximity is there. But our putting is gonna take a turn for the worst here. 82.4% medium. It's still 133rd. This says 73rd versus I don't know which is correct. Still not great. And 38.77% long putting. Which, even if you look at 111 versus 56, considering there's not a ton of people in plat, and you have people that don't even play plat that are doing it as well, we're in the back half on the putting. Considering the people that play every week were 2nd in proximity. The putter lets us down a little bit too much. But this is all known. Anybody that's been around for a while knows that this is just kind of how it goes. It's the burden that we bear. We try and get better. Gotta do the BK. I try to, JB. That's the thing. I've been trying to lately. Sometimes you're on, sometimes you're off. That's the hard thing, is you're trying to apply the number to the moving bead, and like making the read on that correctly is a tough thing as well. So we've tried. I don't know, it's probably improves it a little bit, but we still miss a fair amount too. So I don't know. I am Devlin. Yes, we are in the Ryder Cup. We played our first match yesterday. We will be playing our next match on Sunday at 2:30 Eastern. Stream will go live like 1:45 Eastern. Somewhere in that ballpark. So yeah, look forward to that. Like I was saying earlier, Discord is going to be the best place to keep up with announcements. Because those streams are going to probably all be on the weekend, considering they're against EU, and we start streaming at 1 a.m. for the British players, 2 a.m. for Central Europe. So I would say be on lookout Discord. I will obviously try and update you guys. Did we win yesterday? We did. We won 3-up. Team USA is up 3 games to 0. We got 3 whole points. There is a spreadsheet with all of that info. I would also highly, highly recommend going back and watching the match from yesterday. I think it's a good watch. But here, I'll post the link in all the chats here. It's a Google Doc. Was it all shots? We played 4-ball. Ours was a 4-ball match. Just because of scheduling, ours are flip-flop. So we'll be playing all shot next on Sunday. Different beads that mean slightly different numbers. Well, the speed that the bead moves, I think actually just adjusts based on the green speed. I get what you're saying. All right, we gotta find somebody to raid. It is getting late here, so yeah, be on the lookout for all that stuff. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'm gonna be playing some Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Hopefully we can get a full stream of that in, and then we'll be back. We're gonna play the Plat Par 3 competition on Wednesday, and then I'll be off this Thursday. Taking off for Eagles games because sorry, I want to watch them. And I can't stream them, so, you know, it is what it is. These are the sacrifices I have to make. But I'm gonna keep you guys going with the ranked action. Now I apologize if he speaks a ton of French, because he is French Canadian, so might not understand. He'll speak some English for you guys. We're gonna go say hi to Matthew PKR. He's playing some ranked solos, so go wish him luck. Hope you all have a good time. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. We're gonna be a Jedi again. All right, take care, everybody.